Siri GPT-3 combo aims to create a truly smart voice assistant.
You might like this one.
Siri, but it actually works.
Yeah, it's very much like a conversation.
Web developers created a Siri GPT-3 mashup intended to demonstrate the potential for a truly smart voice assistant. I thought that was just Google Assistant. The AI system was able to make sense of conversational speech, including some in which the required action was implied rather than direct. I love that stuff.
Yeah, where it's like a conversation.
I asked Assistant today, I was thinking of a song that I wanted to play while I was driving, but I didn't remember the actual title of the song.
So you start humming it.
Not humming. I just started the lyrics. I just started rapping the lyrics of it.
Okay.
I said play, and then I started just rapping the lyrics. And instantly it goes, yeah, sure, playing. And I was just like, damn, that's so satisfying.
Yeah.
When you understand, like Siri is a disaster in this regard, usually. I don't know. Maybe I don't use it enough to rap lyrics into it, but that thing coming on is so novel, and you're just like, you knew what I was talking. It's like a lost memory. It's like filling in the blank, and the blank is so frustrating.
Yeah.
Anyway, impressively here, he didn't have to write any code to achieve this. Instead, he explained to GPT-3 what he wanted to do. He asked it to interpret conversational English and provide an appropriate JSON response. So what was this? This was mostly for programming purposes?
Yeah, and tied it with HomeKit.
He then tested it and said he couldn't believe how well it worked. Our example request was, just noticed that I'm recording this video in the dark in the office. Can you do something about that? And we got this response back. Action, command, location, office, target, light, value on. Okay, so he went into HomeKit, and then he got real conversational with it.
Yeah, check this one out.
Yes?
Hey, who are you?
I am the AI brain of your smart home. How may I be of assistance?
Just noticed that I'm recording this video in the dark in the office. Can you do something about that?
Turning on the lights for you.
But it gets deeper.
What sort of stuff can you help me with?
I can help you with tasks related to controlling lights, thermostats, towel rails, underfloor heating and ventilation in your home. I can also help you with parenting, free time, mental health, and more.
Easy.
Okay, smart home.
Yes?
My wife is on the way driving home and will be here in 15 minutes. Switch lights on for her outside just before she parks up.
The lights should be turned on by the time your guest arrives.
That's so cool, isn't it?
We are going to head out for a short walk into the town centre. Can you recommend a few things to see?
St. Albans is known for its history and heritage. There are many lovely parks and trails, Verulamium Museum, the Cathedral and Abbey Church, or the Clock Tower if you would like to view it from outside.
Just like Assistant.
Shopping, the Maltings Shopping Centre is great, or enjoy a meal at one of the local restaurants.
Can you recommend some ideas on saving some energy?
One sec. Of course. One great way to save energy would
One
be to
sec.
electronics when they're not in
Instantly
use.
replies.
Unplug them from the wall. You could also try to use energy-efficient light bulbs to reduce the amount of energy used for lighting. Additionally,
Yeah,
setting your
it's
thermostat
amazing,
to lower
dude. Like,
temperature in the
come
winter
on,
and
man.
a higher temperature in the summer can also help you save energy.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's what we all want. Like the thing needs to, once it gets to this conversational state, that is just like a key threshold, I think, for adoption. And I've been saying that for a while. It kind of, when it comes to voice, people just aren't excited enough. This is anecdotal. I'm sure there's plenty of lines of work where people are very excited about it, but it seems to be more towards like AR, VR, things like this for the future of how we interact with things. But voice is still such a tremendous opportunity because it's like invisible. There's no hardware associated with it. It just needs to hear and then do. And it has this huge breadth of data that it can. And then it makes you wonder why companies at the scale of Apple aren't already doing things like this. And I'm sure there's plenty of reasons. And I don't know if privacy plays some sort of role, but it's only a matter of time, because who cannot look at that and say that is extremely useful?
Yeah.
And far more comforting than the current way in which we interact with these things. Like every time Siri says, sorry, can't do that, you're just like, forget it.
Like,
already.
don't even say that.
Forget it.
Just like stop talking. Because
get out of here. It's like
it's a waste of time.
I tried, it's really interesting how that works in the human psyche. Is every time it's like using a tool and then the tool doesn't work at all. And you're like, get rid of this tool.
Yeah.
I don't want it in my toolbox anymore.